Have you ever walked down a busy city street? The sounds of cars and people fill the air. The tall buildings reach for the sky. But beneath your feet, a secret world exists. It is a world of darkness and flowing water. It is a world of lost rivers. They are hidden from sight, but they are still there. They flow through old tunnels and forgotten passages. These rivers have stories to tell, secrets of the city's past. They are a hidden part of nature, waiting patiently beneath the concrete and steel. Many of the world's greatest cities are built on top of these hidden waterways. Imagine London. Beneath its famous landmarks, the river fleet flows in darkness. In Seoul, a bustling city in South Korea, the Cheonggyecheon stream was once buried under a busy motorway. Even in Tokyo and Paris, ancient rivers now travel through man-made tunnels deep underground. These are not small streams. They were once powerful rivers, central to the lives of people who lived there long ago. They are a reminder that our modern cities are built upon layers of history and nature. Why did people decide to hide these beautiful rivers? The answer lies in the rapid growth of cities, especially during the 19th century. As more and more people moved into urban areas, the rivers became overwhelmed with waste. They turned into open sewers, carrying sewage and industrial pollution. The smell was terrible, and the water became a source of dangerous diseases like cholera. The once clear streams became a threat to public health. People saw them not as a source of life, but as a source of sickness and death. To solve this problem, city engineers came up with a bold plan. They decided to bury the rivers. They built strong brick tunnels and channels to contain the polluted water. Then they covered everything with earth and stone. New streets, houses, and buildings were constructed on top. The rivers disappeared from view and out of mind. This process was called culverting. It was seen as a great achievement of modern engineering. This happened all over the world. From Zurich in Switzerland to Edinburgh in Scotland, rivers were pushed underground. Each city has its own story of a lost river. In Rome, the Cloaca Maxima, one of the world's earliest sewer systems, enclosed streams that once flowed through the ancient city. Burying a river does not make it go away, it simply hides the problems, and sometimes it creates new ones. These hidden rivers can be very dangerous. When there is heavy rain, the old tunnels cannot always handle the huge amount of water. They can overflow, causing sudden and severe floods in the city above. Basements can fill with water, and streets can turn into raging torrents. The water pressure can even damage the foundations of buildings, making them unstable. The hidden river reminds us of its power in the most destructive ways. Pollution is another serious risk. The water flowing in these underground channels is often a mix of rainwater and sewage. Sometimes industrial chemicals and other harmful substances leak into these old systems. The tunnels themselves are a danger. Many of them are over 100 years old. The bricks and concrete are slowly decaying. They can collapse without warning, creating massive sinkholes that swallow cars, roads, and even parts of buildings. These buried rivers also damage the natural balance of the city's ecosystem. A healthy river supports a huge variety of life, from fish and insects to birds and plants. When a river is buried, all of that life disappears. In recent years, a new way of thinking has emerged. People are starting to see the value in these lost rivers. Instead of seeing them as a problem to be hidden, they see them as a treasure to be rediscovered. A movement has begun to bring these rivers back to the surface. This process is called daylighting. It is the opposite of burying a river. One of the most famous examples is the Cheonggyecheon stream in Seoul. For decades, it was hidden beneath a massive elevated highway. But in 2003, the city made a brave decision. They tore down the highway and restored the river. Today, it is a beautiful park that runs through the heart of the city. People can walk along its banks, dip their feet in the cool water, and enjoy a piece of nature in the middle of a busy metropolis. The benefits of daylighting are enormous. Restored rivers bring nature back into the city. Plants grow along the banks, and birds and fish return. This creates new habitats and increases biodiversity. The flowing water also helps to cool the air, reducing the urban heat island effect. A restored river acts as a natural flood defense, providing a safe place for excess rainwater to go. It cleans the water naturally and improves the overall health of the urban environment. All over the world, from London to cities across America, people are looking for their own hidden rivers, dreaming of bringing them back to life. Beneath the noise and rush of our daily lives, water still flows. It holds the memory of what our cities once were, and the promise of what they could become: greener, healthier, and more beautiful places for us all.
Thanks for watching. This is 60-second knowledge now extended, because curiosity doesn't stop at 60 seconds. Subscribe on YouTube and follow us on TikTok.